This is the unmatched power of the sun.
Alright.
My name is
Right.
What the fuck?
I need to escape
Oh
your
no,
fun.
what's the nuke one?
Fuck, Oppenheimer versus, I forgot what the other one was.
No.
No.
There's a meme one that is, oh, I can't remember. That
Alright.
fucking famous Asian person, then nuke.
Let me do a quick breakdown here, guys. So we're at our little fob. Teleporter will take you to the forward base. I have the resources of that base marked in case you missed them and you need them. Main focus is going to be on these northern territories. If we somehow get through those in the 2 hours, we have some additional territories over here because those will start leading us over to hit that other island next time. So it's a simple sweep and clear. We're just purging heretics and having fun. Any questions?
No, everything the same as last time?
Yep, pretty much.
Alright. Okay, we've got a pretty simple plan. We're going to teleport to the forward base, grab all...
Alright. Making sure everything else is in order. Over the next few hours, I'm going to be doing quite a bit of streaming, maybe some Daisy in the evening. We'll see. It just depends on my schedule. I've been busy with so many little things ever since, very fun morning. But regardless, how are y'all doing? We will here. Saturday streams, we're going to be basically continuing on with everything here. Why is that tank slightly sideways? It's kind of weird. Their resource points are marked. Last stop, they cleared out this entire area. I should probably reflect the wall being destroyed over here if I remember correctly. We did do a breach. So I'll go ahead and get that situated over here. But yeah, we've got this, and then I'm immediately going to go run over to the, what is it, SOG Prairie Fire Group. They're debuting a new version of ATF with a modified point system, and Dream and I are going to go kill that because, you know, we got our 25 sites, so now we can go have a lot more fun in that game mode. But basically, it's going to be 2 hours of me just lightly stalling these guys and seeing how much they can do, because, I mean, this is the amount of map they've cleared here, and then a little bit of here up into that spot, and this is the 4th mission. So for the rest of this AO, this is definitely going to last us quite a bit of time, and I'm looking forward to it. Otherwise, hope you're all enjoying your day. I've been slaving away, working on some new campaign stuff.
And Overlord will capture the Hill Rangers to the north.
And we'll just have to see how these guys do. Let's see, what else has been on the docket, other than some various pieces of mission dev and some upcoming projects. I've been just doing a bunch of IRL stuff. I've been cleaning through like 5 years of homebrew. Well, no, that's modest. 3.5. So I've been having to dump about 20 gallons, clean out a bunch of glass jugs. There's some of it, though, that is really, really good, though, and I'm keeping. I found this old apple pie one I dabbled in, like, God, that would have been 1.5 years, 2 years ago, and it's still amazing because I at least stored it properly. Part of me wants to drink this stream, but since we're going to be doing something slightly on the professional side after this with the SOG community, I don't want to get too drunk, but, you know, maybe we'll do it in the evening. But how are y'all doing? How's your Saturdays, guys? Hope you're enjoying everything.
We need napalm.
1 second.
Napalm for the aircraft.
Is that some hot cake right here?
Oh, is that a fan?
Well, napalm.
Yeah.
Fan? How are you, buddy?
I'm cool.
Alright.
Like 20 times tonight?
But this weekend I'm just trying to tackle that chore and then work on a hydrophonic system I have, and then just double down and all the other stuff I want to dev, but we'll get there when we get there, right? Saturday's pretty great so far. Glad to hear, Crazy. Oh, you got a little heart next to your name. That's nice. My Saturday was okay but stressful. The manga site I use seems to be shutting down, so I have to manually copy over all of my bookmarks. Ooh. That sucks. I know there's a lot of Twitch streamers. There was an announcement that went out from Twitch saying that they're only giving people like 100 hours worth of storage on Twitch. And for the 1% of people that are on Twitch that hate YouTube and don't use YouTube, I can understand their frustration. But for the other 99% that, you know, probably also run YouTube, there shouldn't be that much of an issue. But, you know, it's funny to see how people are scrambling around. Waiting for the solo level episode. You and me both. Bloodwind has me hooked on that one. That does come out today, doesn't it? Oh, God. She might drag me away before I can do DayZ then. We'll have to see how things go. It's already out. I think for some areas it is, but then again, it depends if you get it from, like, Crunchyroll or something, but... It's out? Alright, well... I'll try to come and play DayZ tonight. If not, she'll probably drag my ass away. If she remembers. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. She's been out dress shopping with her family for the wedding. You use another site for free, fair. Well, you know, when you're a YouTuber, you know, there's certain expenses you have to fund, you know, for very important for meetings, you know, or morale, you know, a Crunchyroll account, very important for morale, which is why it's, you know, tax deductible, right? Now, am I telling you to deduct, if you are a self-employed person, to deduct a Crunchyroll subscription from your taxes? No, unless it's a work expense. I don't know about you, but it seems like a work expense for me. But, you know, everyone's different. Can I fund your Crunchyroll? No, I'd have to physically employ you, which means I'd have to give you, either a W-2 or a 1099 MESC, and I don't really... I have a few people I do that for that actually, you know, work under me. Editors, for example. But, you know, it's more expensive to do it that way. You'll lose more money out of, you know, paying your taxes. So, you know, just... Oh, well. Time to get the funny file. Fair. Alright, my call sign is Highcom. Their ground commander, or not ground commander, it's Zemio who leads the unit. His call sign is Overlord. So we just have to balance all of that. I need to start spawning stuff. Because I need to make this difficult, to say the least. Okay, these aren't spawning. That's cute. Well, they're also spawn... Heretic, instead of heretic. Okay, whatever.
Standing by.
I'm gonna get these forces ready to go. I don't know, it looks like they're gonna clear the town first, so we'll focus on that. I'm gonna put a Hydra in here for funsies. So give me 1 second to focus on Devin the AO, and then we can chat and chill and have fun. Oh, why am I blanking so hard?
Lancer to Overlord.
Yes, I want a death wheel. Who doesn't want a death wheel?
Go ahead. Can you enable the boss, please? Can do. Okay.
Stickle gun, stubble guns in there because those are fun as hell. Here are my fun little Space Marine. We're doing Night Lords, right? I'll have a squad of these running around.
Samuel 1 to Overlord squad, brief and proceeding towards the forward position.
And then I need militias.
Copy that.
This is 1-2, we're just waiting on Turek and we'll be good.
Gotta remember, these are the guys that want me to host and have, like 1,000 kills for them every week. Why did he ping me 20 times? Yep, so we do have a little bit of base AA. If we've got that one, then I'm not going to bother spawning the Hydra in here. I just need one as a deterrent. I'll go ahead and spawn our other rifle squads in here.
Understood.
I'll settle for 4 Chimeras and 2 Tonks out of this position here. So let's go ahead and get a... we'll do a Punisher too. Oh, the wheel went off for that one.
Awaiting orders.
I'm gonna see if the gunner for that Hydra magically disappears. I'm curious.
Standing by.
Let's see. Get a few Chimeras in here. The reason I don't have it garrisoned beforehand is I don't want all the units down before the, I know exactly what the player base is doing. That way I can preserve server resources and make sure things aren't super duper messy.
Awaiting orders. Copy.
So I think they just did a recon flight.
Skull breakers to big boss.
Rome, I did,
Copy that.
yeah, when I tried to connect to the server today, it kicked me out for, BattlEye blocked a bunch of ACE files, so I just turned BattlEye off, and these guys don't run BattlEye on their server, so, yeah. I guess something updated with BattlEye within the past day or two, and now they, now it's blocking some ACE stuff, so, oof. But I mean, that's a unique situation because Killcog is a PvP event, so you might want to, you know, especially since they're letting in public people, that would be a, an issue, right? Oh no, oh yes, what?
Multiple, that was my issue. We find people who want multiple. Also, oh yeah, he's dead.
Do I even want to know what the hell you're doing?
Had an unfortunate.
Hammer 1-2.
Yeah, a shipping accident. That's not desync. You literally put this cargo crate on top of this Centaur.
What are you, the
Copy that. Local sign to place the step off.
No, I've done worse, but okay, you know what? I'm not gonna win this battle. I'll be back. No, I won't. Have fun. What are you, the Centaur Inspector? Fuck you. I've made crazier custom comp attachments, so, you know, I can't say anything. But anyway, let me try not to lose anyone in conversation here. Hey, righto, crazy, that sounds good. I should give you more work. Have I looked into Dune Awakening? I'm gonna be honest, no. The only exposure I've had to Dune recently is, oh god. Well, they just pulled in and now their side gunners are shooting. That's interesting. I was part of a tabletop game for Dune, but after a big hiatus and they brought it back like a year and a half later, I stepped down because I'm gonna be honest, if you're ever in like a, you know, a Dungeons and Dragons or, you know, a tabletop game where you're in it like for a year and you're really invested in it, especially if it's a new concept that you've never done before, and then, you know, things break apart and they decide to go on hiatus for what's supposed to be a month and then it turns into 2 and then 4 and then it's a year and then it's a year and a half, then people are all of a sudden like, oh, right, let's all get back into this, and all that investment and time that you put into learning the system, learning how to roleplay your character, role-playing your character properly, and then doing all that, and then having it all abruptly cut off. I just lost a stubble gun, damn. I've got a second one, though. But, you know, and then people want to get back into it, but you're like, I already spent so much time invested in this thing. Now I have zero interest to try to get into it again. Has anyone else ever had to deal with something like that, you know? Suffice to say, that was my only experience with Dune other than the original movies, but, you know, I don't mean to toot my own horn when I say this, but, you know, making scenarios, the amount of time Valk spent on this town alone, for example, and then me having to garrison it, this was like at least 5 hours of work, and this is going to take them only 30 minutes to do, you know? And then as someone that runs so many missions every week, I can't afford to have that type of time investment. Oh my god. The Ogryn is just coming up and bonking everything. This is the worst episode of Darktide I've ever seen. He just lightly taps them. He's knocking out all the heretics. But yeah. I've had that happen to 2 campaigns, so at this point I am a bit over it, but it's like, ugh, you know. C'est la vie, what can I do? When it gets hairy, I'm gonna RC that stubble gun and go crazy. Just trying to macro this town here, so. They're trying to challenge that vehicle. We got some people running into rooftops.
Copy that.
Ain't that nice? Well, I wouldn't say they're cutting through the town like butter just yet. The bulk of the garrison was at this line right here on these blocks. I just had to let them get their foot in the door, essentially. But now that I've done it, I can get them stuck in here. Got a few people coming in and clearing that one garrison that I had. I think I picked like 15 different buildings to throw garrisons, and it was 10 or 15.
Lance, oh, never mind. Lance, what's in on your left?
Is that clear? Looks disabled.
Thank you.
Did he just immediately take out my... Yes, he did. It appears that... Oh, and he just tracked me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I should have checked if I could put the wheel forward, but at the same time, that is such an impractical vehicle that it's not really, really hard to work with. Still, it's funny, though. Half of the Chaos weapons that are custom here are literally just meme devices, man. But hey, I do like the Burt, right? I think it's an Ogren anti-horny bonk. Not really a horny bonk, but that's just my opinion. Alright, when in doubt, send in another squad of militia to even it out. But when I say one, I mean probably 20 to balance it out. And we'll start taking care of dead bodies behind them. It's tough, though, because they have a bit of a spearhead into here. But I can always bring in a QRF squad from this side over here.
Solid copy. On the way.
Oh, from that rooftop, they might have had visual on me there, but I'll start bringing stuff in from the building. Looks like they took out the Hydra. And now you just have the CQC hell. I'm waiting to deploy the stubble gun. The other one got smoked immediately, but that one, at least I'll RC it to have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna challenge the tank head on if she moves forward, yep. Oh, of course, I can't beat AI dismounted. Otherwise, they just infinitely go ahead. Oh, that. Oh, the gunner got dismounted, otherwise I'd have it sneeze. Ah, oh, what a shame. Alright, so those guys are flanking. I think it's time to call in some Valks of my own to be able to run some support. We'll give them rocket pods.
On the way.
We'll adjust from there.
Understood.
Oh, Ian, don't remind me. I gotta do my taxes. Bloodwind's getting on my ass about that. I just don't want to, because then I'm gonna have to find out how much I have to pay the IRS as someone that withholds my own taxes. I don't want to have to live that way, man. I don't want to keep having to pay the IRS. Look at these chuckleheads swimming away from the battlefield. Damn it. Cowards. We're not even up to 100 kills yet. Oh yeah, I do have a Space Marine group in here. I have no idea where they are at the moment.
Go breakers to big.
Oh, they're back here. Jesus. Oh, they found them because they just called them out.
Overlord, this is 1-2.
Overlord is down. Send message later after the deep.
How did Overlord go down?
I'm gonna ask him to script up Tarek because he doesn't have it.
Oh, the Ogrins are assaulting.
Stand by 1-2.
Liberty is as certain as death and taxes, yeah. Quoting Ben Franklin on me now. Zam, stop being such an incel. You know better. Now get back in your hole.
Confirm he does have it, thank you.
Ready for orders. Copy. Roger that.
Alright. It's time for the best vehicle in the world, and I say that with as much sarcasm as I can. Oh, you wish, Sam. What is that thing? It's my ball. It literally, I can't turn it. It has a mind of its own. This is actually the dumbest thing for CQC. Holy shit. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Jeez. It literally turns as touchy as a quad bike, except the speed is a lot more touch and go. I'm defending myself.
Chaos, Death Wheel thing, they're Bastion.
I wish I could tell you I was the one, like, circling it like this, but it literally is the finickiest thing. Like, this is me lightly tapping left and right.
Boundary, this is Overlord message.
This is Foundry, go for Overlord.
Can Bastion get a repair on their vehicle? A mishap with a missile just knocked it out.
Roger that, Foundry is en route.
I think I just ran the Commissar over with my Wheel of Death. It's not even a wheel, it's a ball. That's the wheel. Uh-oh. Ow. Run! Okay, hold on. I need to check the macro side of the AO because I'm losing ground. Oh, I'm losing a lot of ground. Yeah, I ran the Commissar over. I might get yelled at for that later.
Have Bastion mark their vehicle, please.
No, they shot the guy out of my wheel. Ah.
Sorry, I rejoined this versus fixing them.
Do I only have HE left? See, now I could murder them all, but I'm not, because that's what heroes do. I'm gonna instead hit the vehicle. I'm assuming my air assets got blown up. Yes, they did. Okay, well. I tried. Let's go ahead and send some reinforcements over from this side. We can send some elite infantry.
Ready for orders.
Why are they Irish? Or is that Scottish? I think that's Scottish. Who knows? Look at me questioning accents. Trying to delete some dead bodies of garrisons around. Delete any and all infantry that are completely routing out of this position. Got smoke coming out of the ocean. I mean, who doesn't want to be in that ball, man? It's funny as hell. But what do you guys think? How far should I go to stall them in this town?
Understood.
We're going to have to start doing teams worth of infantry so I can get enough to spawn in.
We'll go.
They've already taken this entire outer area here.
Ready. On the way.
We got some people just running up on their own. He's setting a charge to kill the Melta gunner. Ah, that's cute. Here's what I do. We drop a drop pod there. I need a Night Lord's drop pod.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, and then we'll put it there. Perfect. That has some shock infantry, should force some units back. No, he's got plasma gun. How are we doing on kill count? 180. All right. It's not bad. We have a single infantry guy all the way up there. Let me look at the macro side of the map. Is there anything I can adjust? Oh, the garrison for that group broke. That's unfortunate. Let me break that because that's going to be sucking up a little bit of server resources. Oops. Everything else should be good. We'll probably not even get to that part of the AO, mind you, but I think I just forgot to pathing toggle those guys. Uh-oh. Imagine dropping down, just get spawn killed by an Ogren. Whoop. Looked like I had shot from another angle. It might have been these guys, but nah, thought it was from something heavy. Oh, grenade just went off and cooked those guys. I still got some garrisons around, and then we got Logi just chilling back there. And just like that, that entire group of shock infantry's dead. I think I gotta look into when's the next time I'm Zeusing for these guys, but it looks like these infantry are pulling away, so I'm immediately gonna remove them because them doing this massive path back is gonna cost a lot of server resources. So I wanna try to minimize that as best I can. Oh, I was about to say, that's the group that might spawn as a...
Overlord, this is Sebastian, send message.
I've got half of my team down near my position.
Roger, on the way.
There are any space marines in the area.
I'm running out of room, and we haven't even hit the 30-minute mark. I was hoping to at least stall them in here for 30 minutes, but I think I mismanaged my spawn just a little bit.
Overlord, this is Sebastian, the Emperor protects.
The Emperor.
The Emperor protects.
Alright. What I can do is I can deploy some QRF from some Chimeras, and then I can spawn squads in the Chimeras and dismount them. We can just say they were in that warehouse. And if they get close enough, we can spawn the groups in. But if they blow up, then naturally I can't do anything about that.
1-2 to Lancer.
Receiving.
Could you come help us to the southeast? A bunch of Chimeras showed up and disabled us.
On the move.
Oh, well. So much for me getting a dismount. Oh, what the hell? It's the heretical space program. They didn't really get that far, did they? Let's see where it lands. It's gonna land right on the road. Oh, wow, touchdown. Okay. I'll accept that. Yeah, I think most of the infantry is routing because of that tank.
For call signs, this is Overlord. Area has been marked for mortar strike to the north side of town. Don't wander in.
Alright, I'm removing more dead dismounts. Not every single building was clear, but I wouldn't expect them to do that. They just want to kind of like speed through it.
Boundary, this is 1-2.
Go for 1-2.
We need to repair. We got blindsided by the Chimeras.
Alright. Hearing artillery deploying. You see them collecting the, not gene seed, the Narcium from all those bodies.
Boundary, roger that. Tech Free should be en route shortly.
Alright.
December 1-2, Overlord, our sweep on the southern side quadrant of our area is going a steady pace. Still continuing our sweep in the high rises.
Gonna try to send some soldiers forward here. See if we can box them in. I'm doing alright, Shadow. How you doing? Yeah, as soon as they get to the water, I'm just deleting them because, again, they're pathing all the way back to units back here, and I can't really afford that for the resources. I can also group them to these guys, and that could, in theory, rally them back, but I'm gonna add some AT guys. Try to bring QRF in. Oh god, the commissar got hit again. But what are we at? 300, so we're 30% of the way to our quota. They just did wipe that entire group, so no surprise there.
Hammer 1-1, this is Overlord message.
Boy,
I'm 1-1, send traffic.
Honor Guard is moved to the northeast of your position and cleared out the rest of your sector. So hold
Deploy
your
the
squad
Bane
there
Blade. I still have that defensive line. I've got forces pulling back.
Over.
Wilco, we're finishing up our sweep near the warehouse compound.
Acknowledged.
Try to send squads of militia out, because I'm going to keep the more elite stuff for the base.
Hammer 1-2, Lancer.
I do have access to a back road here.
Lancer, move one of your tanks, and Hammer 1-2, when you finish your sweep, move toward Hammer 1-1's location, and get ready to move on the chaos base.
This is Hammer 1-2, understood.
Overlord, be advised from scouting patrols that were double deck came back and joined our section. They noted some Demon Russes on the edges of that base. They withdrew before anything could be seen.
Copy that. I'll get some SPO on it.
Executioner's the plasma tank. Definitely gonna need that. And then
Skull Breakers and whichever Lancer isn't moving to the chaos base, as soon as you're able, start moving toward the bridge.
God damn it.
Our side of the bridge.
have to do a large divide here because they're trying to path through the base instead of staying on that MSR, which is unfortunate. Trying to stick them around there. Wow, big chunk of stuff back here, so I'm going to be deleting some of the bodies. And they've more or less cleared out that entire area there. So the town barely held for 28 minutes. We got the kill count we wanted, but in terms of what came in, not really much else from that. Give me the gunner. Oh.
Lancer to Overlord.
This is Overlord, go ahead.
Lancer 1-1 will drive back to the FOB.
I don't know what got him. I might have sprayed him down with some of those Punisher rounds, but...
Let me know if you need a new bot.
Bert. Trying to send QRF down. But I'm going to be trying to delete bodies behind this group.
No!
The little boss is down. Alright. Just trying to recycle some of the bodies here so I can keep doing stuff. Trying to rally these forces around. There's air respawning. Yeah, Warhammer 40k. I'm just trying to get some vehicles in position to establish a defensive line so I can make this chaos base a bit more entertaining. Since they went through my city pretty quickly. An Arma ref, interesting. So what, like a commentator or an admin for the event? Either way, it's cool. But yeah, I had a more clean organization of these guys, and now it's not so much. We're going to get more of those Sons of Sec
break
out
this
for
is
this
Overlord.
one.
Go ahead, Bush.
Overlord is taking fire from enemy Lehmans on the northeast side of the bridge. Over.
Understood, Bush.
Yeah, so it's
Bastion,
these up
I've
here.
got half of my squad down here. Would appreciate some help if possible.
Overlord, this Bastion. Roger, we'll be there in about 30 seconds.
Copy that. Be advised, downed members are in range and line of sight of enemy tanks.
Overlord, this is Bastion. One of mine is trying to mark the Lehmans for artillery now.
Copy that.
Once markers are down, if you can get JTAC to pull it in.
This is a method where we just pretend, you know, each of those vehicles have a squad in them. So I can then dismount and, you know, hold some sort of assault.
Overlord 1-2 is in position with 1-1, by the way.
And after they clear this, I'll probably just set everything else to be internal for that. I'll just send things around for outflanking. Well, my job isn't to make the player base suffer that much, it's to just provide a balanced experience for their playstyle. Which I'll admit some of these guys play a little more loosey-goosey, but this is going to make for a pretty cool little short-range fight here between vehicles and infantry.
Not been able to take up much of the tanks defending it. They've now been reclassed to defend the ridge.
We got some of their vehicles pushing up. We still have this group back here.
Fire from enemy contacts at the moment time.
I think they're getting stalled by some of the Lehman Russes on the other side, though. Those are just meant to be defensive tokens. Oh, they brought a Hydra.
Refitting. Please move northwest for the attack on the base. Escort will keep the bridge.
It's okay, I have my Hydra counter right here, but I'm going to take away its Hellstrikes.
1-1, bear in mind there, they over that hill.
We got more infantry contacts on the way.
Call some air support. So yeah, I got one squad holding here, and with all their armor, and they still have air superiority, so... You're just watching heretics getting cut down. And there is a full-on route going on, which, you know what, I'm actually going to let happen, because it's rare to have things like this happen where a massive assault happens and instead you just have the entire force route. I'm okay with that, because that's cool. And that gives air then something to start pounding from above. What I do need to start doing, though, is garrisoning the internals of this spot. So I'm going to try to pull the remaining units of the garrison out, and we'll just see how they go. And then I'm going to remove a bit more of the downed infantry around here. And I'm also going to put some stalling infantry from the other side. So we're going to stick with, I think, blood-packed infantry with plasma guns and heavy range will be fine here.
1-1 is on the move.
So put an elite rifle squad down, and then we'll stick with basic renegade patrols for the internal here. And I'll keep it to fire teams. It's so I don't have entire squads calculating entire 8-man groups and getting stuck in one area. The fire team should be a bit more nimble. Yeah, you can hear there's the massive amount of ordnance around. I do have my Avenger up, though, doing God knows what. And these guys have a bunch of statics to utilize as force multipliers here. The defense of Durka stand was a pretty funny one. That was meant to be a meme one, though. That was also where we introduced Sergeant Fluffers, if I recall correctly.
Copy. If there's any large concentrations, mark them on
But yeah,
map
I've come to
or-
realize I don't need to do anything to slaughter my player base. They will have ops where they just slaughter themselves, and I won't change anything, so... As long as I just keep Zeusing the normal way. Why was someone screaming on the net? What?
Nick, hold position. I'm gonna call you in a covering up.
But yeah, if the player base just does silly stuff, then, you know, there will be times where I don't need to do anything. They will easily take care of themselves. That's one of their vehicles, so I'm not going to delete it. Oh, I think the Hydra just identified which one was hostile. That's not good. Did they just drive on that hill and I can Bane Blade them? Yep. 300mm cannon so hard.
Go for below. This is boundary.
That's one tanky Lehman. Jeez. I didn't discrew that, by the way. The bomb, yeah, just literally redded it out. But I disabled the shit out of that vehicle. They got the mortar back there.
Tower 1 to Boundary. Chimera's been damaged and fuels ran out.
So I'm trying to commit my infantry up here, but they're, well, they're having a little bit of an issue.
Boundary, this is Bastion message.
This is boundary. Go for it.
Can we get a repair on our location, please?
Number-wise, 415. I wanted at least 500 to 600 kills off of this area here, so if they just charge in, then I should be good. So these guys, their unique thing is they told me they want to at least kill 1,000 people every op, so that's my benchmark. I'm allowed to do a little bit of RCing, but, you know, nothing too tongue-in-cheeky, you know?
Are we shelling the base?
Make them.
Take care of some more of the bodies back here. They're plinking at more forces that are coming in.
Lancer to Bastion. Lancer to Bastion, send message. Are you busy right now? Not currently.
I am bringing additional forces in.
My Lancer 1
Op's doing okay, though.
Needs of medical attention.
Op's doing alright. I don't feel anything's being too overpowered. These guys are doing a force split, which I wasn't planning for, but that's going to stall the op a bit more. Which means I can probably... Well, we're at 338. It's hard to say if they'll get to this section by that 2-hour mark.
Just waiting on Boundary.
But I am going to make it incredibly difficult for just this one small group of infantry to do stuff. However, if they soften the shit out of everything with airstrikes, then there isn't much I can do, is there? But, I mean, those are some pretty effective airstrikes for some of the areas, you know? So to spawn additional infantry where things aren't, but we see that rounds are immediately cooking off more of some of my garrisonal forces in here.
Boundary 0 Hammer 1-1. Euro Chimera has
Then you just have this massive long-range fight here, and I can always commit more infantry on something like this where they're super far out. I think my one concern right now is just the frames of having a two-sided fight when we have a giant-ass city back here. You know, the server's going to be stretched to its limit at that point. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pull everything to this one squad and then try to hit that position on the rear with the survivals. I'll remove that little death wheel. Comms, though, they sound like they're being cohesive.
Is the shelling completed?
So I gotta give them that. Right out, Shadow.
All signs, shells should have landed. Because move in.
Go repeat last Hammer 1-2.
Oh, I just told his RE to repeat that fire mission. That's cute. But, well, I hope it's over there and not over here, because otherwise they're going to potentially get RD'd, and that's going to be very unfortunate. Just taking care of some of the stuff. Yeah, some of it's getting deleted in front, but I need to start macroing the frames a little better. Alright, they're doing dismounts. Now the CQC in this area has begun. I just got to occasionally check the other side so I can make sure that they don't have a period where they're not under any sort of pressure, but the attack on the rear should help out. Am I going to Zeus tomorrow be live? I do have a Zeus op due tomorrow as a rerun because I got DDoSed. I don't know why. And then I'll fit in something else. Whether or not that's even Arma 3, we'll see. I don't know. I'm trying to do a lot this weekend to get a lot of stuff taken care of, so, I mean, we'll see how things go. Oh, well, that group just got sniped.
Overlord, this is 1-2.
Overlord just died.
Yeah, 1-2.
Did you want the fuel things intact?
Fuel things?
Yeah, big red explosive.
The Promethium tanks.
Negative, I don't believe so.
Oh.
That's good.
Total wartime. That's good, yeah. Because I already blew them all up. There's, oh god. Oh, Jesus. What did you drop on this base to make this massive smoke crater? Jesus.
All call signs, you are clear to move in if you haven't already.
This is Foundry the Bastion. Your vehicle's been repaired.
Thank you, Foundry.
What did you do?
Overlord, be advised, 1-1 is currently captured wounded, and we are working on 1 who is down.
Copy that. If you need further medical
Yeah, right,
support,
O'Shat. Well, I mean, we'll be on for
Lancer
another 3.5 hours
sorry,
at
Lancer
least, and
1-1.
then tomorrow we'll be on around 5-ish.
Overlord, if we could get
Yeah,
down
medics are
over here
collecting
for a quick
RCM.
help, we're dealing with bucket enemies.
This is Lancer.
If they're only going to clear with that many
There's
dudes, though, I'm
Lancer
going to make this
1-2
drag
still
on for at least an
as well.
hour.
Negative have been sorted now, but I think we need bumpers.
They'll eventually win, but it's going to slow them down.
I'm 1-1, this is Bastion, on the way to you now.
Copy.
Alright, we're going to do another Valkyrie deployment. Have him say hi to that group. I'll let him keep his hell strikes, though. A little bit of a
Bastion,
hello.
we have covered that individual.
Have a good night, too, Shadow.
Ham 1-1, this is Bastion, say again.
Belay that request, we have recovered that individual, and they are now up and going. So, thank you for your support, but we don't need any more.
Icon, this is Lancer 1-2.
Era, I think, is striking the Bane Blade with additional shots just to make sure it's down. I don't disagree with that call. You do want to make sure those big, nasty things are taken care of. I could hit them in the rear of their advance with some sentries.
So once the Overlord, we're going to be pushing in from the south block. Chaos space, pushing in now.
Icon, Lancer 1-2.
Is that a call for HICOM?
Yeah, this Lancer 1-2. I'm in need of a replacement bot, please.
Roger, can you pin your position so I can give you a replacement bot over? Eyes on standby.
Thank you, Icon.
Right. Oop! That was a Hellstrike missile from the Valkyrie. Though it looks like it was immediately taken out, but at least it got a payload in. Alrighty. More heretics. We'll probably get to 1,500 at this rate, because we're at 45 minutes, and we're at, what, a little below 600? Yeah. Yeah, so that's around 1,500 if I keep the spawns up. Well, the player base has to keep the kills up, too. But yeah, this compound is a CQC wet dream. At this point, I have to resort to little two-man teams coming in. Alright. Let's go ahead and do some body cleanup here. Let's look at all these bodies here. Yeah, should be good.
Overlord, this is 1-1. Confirmation on the destruction of fuel depots.
Because even if I'm jumping through a lot of areas, you still gotta take a moment to clean everything up.
If alive, we would be greatly appreciated. But if there are enemies, whatever.
Just get the server caught up.
Copy, Foundry. Won't blow
And then
it up.
since vehicles don't seem to cook off and they don't have any interest in recovering enemy vehicles, we can get rid of these two to help optimize the server's performance. This gives a break for these guys moving in so they can get some advancement without me pushing everything up, and now the frames seem a lot cleaner, don't they? Now I'm going to throw some sentries out to stall the advancing of infantry that we have here. And then we'll go ahead and send another group or so on this. We just have to do it at angles where they can't see them spawned in, and then we're good to go. Air, though, you just have to accommodate for that accordingly. A little bit of CQC, they're leading with vehicles. I think that just smoked out one of the Vics. Sounds like they're using the autocannon. Or that was the coax stubber. Yeah, 648.
There's Zeusing back on there.
Welcome back, Overlord.
I might need some coffee between the streams today. Oh, I think he just ran into the other guy's line of fire. So I did have a garrison in here, and now it's just a matter of me with some mobile teams pushing things around. Looks like they're setting charges on the tanks, which is quite interesting. Anywhere where I still have OPFOR, though, I could theoretically spawn stuff.
1-1 on 1-1's position, there is a Baneblade. It looks to be inoperable at this time, but...
They're talking about the Baneblade right there.
Still...
Copy that. Let me know if it becomes active.
1-1 copy. Acknowledge.
Found you to Lancer. Lancer 1-1.
A little bit of end key macro there for AI that are glitching through stuff. What are we at time-wise? 3:49. This base will fall at the top of the hour, leaving 1 hour to clear all that. That is dual. Oh, they marked that as a Baneblade. So it's a regular Lehman. The Baneblade's over here. I don't think this will work the way I want.
Hello, this is
Lancer. There was a call for us?
I just wanted to let you know that where you just turned that corner there was something shooting from that direction. I think it was the Lehman on the pulpit there.
But we can try. We can try.
Hello, this is Hammer 1-2 Overlord. Requesting 1x3 search of a Harvey Johnson Alex.
Copy that. Today at the FOB, over. The frontline spawn.
So anyway, where I still got a little bit of chaos, I can put stuff down.
Confirmation is at FOB.
Well, those guys got cut down almost instantly.
Skullbreakers to Big Boss. Is it about the Titan?
Go ahead, Skullbreakers.
It's about the Titan.
There is a big walking buoy across the waters.
We are aware the wing is engaging. Lancer, this is Overlord then. Are you still engaging enemy armored assets around the Chaos Space? Negative. Could you move to the bridge crossing and help the wing take out those enemy Titans?
Will do. Overlord, be advised, 1-1. We have made contact with Baneblade and fired rockets at it. It has not responded. The vehicle is uncrewed. Currently uncrewed.
Even though those things die very quickly to these guys, at least I can supply that with quite a bit of firepower. At least make it cinematic, especially if they had those turrets that cook off. Have a little bit of fun here and there. Oh, look, it's our mascot, Bobby. I haven't seen him all week. Damn, Bobby, what the hell? You just got shot 12 times. And the game didn't seem to give a damn.
Overlord, be advised, we have checked out the vehicle and it is confirmed uncrewed.
So they smoked one Titan, the other one... Give him another volley! The shield's still on it. Excellent.
Lancer to Hammer 1-1.
Hammer 1, set traffic.
When in doubt, do it yourself.
That's negative. Same place, not the
Oh, I love that thing. Let me go ahead and spawn in some more squads to assist with this assault. Yes! That's such a good view. Yeah, I think they've cleared a majority of this compound. I just have some stragglers, so we can say everything's been cleared on that side. We're at like 750 kills, and we haven't even broken past an hour yet. I have an idea. It's suicide.
Bashing back on that.
But it's an idea. That's the only safe one to use with the Avenger. Good God. Oh, they finally killed him. That's fine. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Foundry, this is 1-1.
Suicidal air assault. I'm not going to use Hell Strikes for this one, though. Let me check that real quick.
Marker 1-1 camera, we need repair.
I think that was a misping.
Roger that. I will have an associate get that to you.
Alright. Hard copy that. Let's get a squad of heretic forces there. Seek and destroy. Transport unload. Seek and destroy. Transport unload. Seek and destroy. Burying the squads in here as well. Transport unload. Seek and destroy. And then the last one, I'm going to make a wild card. Plasma. Transport unload. And if any of the squads actually manage to dismount down there, then I'll give them orders from their LZ, but we'll see how things go. I don't like doing paradrops because the pilots get really funky with that.
Our area is secure, seemingly.
Over that.
712 Overlord.
And I mean really
still
funky with it.
On the southern quadrant, we'll keep you posted.
Oh. I was gonna try to Houdini him, but nah, he was in a stabby mood.
Hello, 7112 Overlord. Southern quadrant of the Chaos Base is clear. Waiting on Foundry for repairs.
Alright, while that's going on, we're going to send in militia.
Now as well, Lewis.
Copy that. We got a clean landing spot for him.
Overlord, this is 1-2. Do you want us to move towards the bridge?
Hey, firm. As soon as we all group up, we'll cross.
Oh god, they don't even notice yet.
Because, like, some of them...
I'm gonna have to set them all to defend careless hold only because they do not want to land at their LZs right now. And they are all totally distracted. Holy shit. Wait a minute, I might get away with this. If these guys decide to land, holy shit, how hard is it to land, guys?
Hello, December 1 Foundry. What's your ETA for Chimera repairs? We're still waiting here.
Wait, how is he shooting if he's on...
delay. Stand for a second, flag every up. We'll be with you in there.
Go there, we'll go tight.
Holy shit. We're actually getting some of them across. The other ones, it looks like they're getting shot down, but I was at least able to land 2 squads. Oop. Well, that one didn't. I can't believe I got away with that. Alright, they're through a majority of that, so I will go ahead and delete some more of the bodies at that angle. Now we're gonna go for paradrop orders. Because that seems to be the only way I'm gonna be able to get them to come in.
and we'll want to Overlord. Chimera's been repaired, and we're Hammer 1.
What do you mean my frickin' countermeasures were blacklisted, sir? Who took away my countermeasures? Monsters. Oh, hey, look, an evil guy survived. Evil always finds a way. Anyway, let me delete all the bodies in here since we're done with this AO. And I'll go ahead and start deleting some debris as well. Oh, I have plague. Interesting. Now, I guess the question is, can I bring in some vehicles here to assist if I keep them in the low ground? So let's try bringing in 2 tanks. See if we can get them to path around that little mess with the walker there. And get all of this sorted. Alright, let's also delete the drop pod, delete all these other blown out vehicles here, all the chaos ones, so I can optimize the server a bit better. We can delete all those LZ markers, I'll keep... Oh, we can remove that vehicle. Then coming over here, we can delete all this stuff.
Overlord, be advised, 1-1 is en route to the next objective.
Copy that.
Because all the vehicles, they do cause a bit of server resources to be utilized.
Delayed due to repairs. We will be there as quickly as possible.
Some just blew up over here. So those my tanks, or God, wow, a lot of them got blown away.
Skull break Sebastian. Skull break Sebastian, Simmons. Immediate assistance at the bridge crossing. We got 1, 2, and skull breaker all down.
This is Halberd to Overlord.
Go ahead, Halberd.
Panthera is apparently, like, is like unconscious. What do you need?
We need a replacement Chimera. Over.
Roger that. I'll relay that.
I have no idea what they got hit by. Was that the Vanquisher, or was that, like, something else? Might have been the Vanquisher just blowing up the turret.
Never mind. Scratch that, Halberd.
Roger that.
This is on guard to Skullbreaker's message, over. Go ahead. You guys alright? I'm assuming that's just a turret on fire, right? Mad Nazcaz, I need immediate medical assistance. Bastion is right there.
I think they're firing AT over at the Lehmans I sent. I didn't realize the Lehman would cause a super Mascaz like that, but I think it was just cook off of the turret.
I think this is Halberd. Is Bastion Mascaz too? Oh, they are.
Hammer 1, Sombra, we just arrived.
Will help.
Yeah, so I can hear people getting the Narcium all set up. They'll have to check the outside of everything too. Anyone catch the serial number on that bomb?
As soon as that's dealt with, I want all core signs ready to move across.
Oh, the Avenger
bridge
got
to
shot down.
secure
Do
the
I have
area.
any... I don't think I have
just
any
right
Hydra
on
emplacements up here. Oh, maybe the Punisher got him? I don't know.
Skullbreaker's to Lancer. We got enemy Lehman Russes on the other side of the bridge crossing.
But yeah, whenever I see a Mascaz like that and people made their own fortifications and then some people get glitched in, I might try to... If I have the second, I'll try to drag them out. But I'm not always able to do that. Or I get lazy and I just kind of watch them bleed. But, you know, I try my best. Let's get some specialist squads in here.
Lancer to Skullbreakers. Where are these Lehmans you were talking about?
And then we just have a bunch of garrisons
Give me
back here.
1 second, I'll give you a basic
I
direction.
am shrimping, I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's shrimply unacceptable, I know. Oh, my buddy Cross gave me a recipe for stir fry. So I need to come up with a shrimp joke for stir fry, for like shrimp stir fry. Can anyone in chat help me out? Like, how do I say, you know, you're telling me a shrimp stirred this fry? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to word it like that, so help me out, chat. I'd appreciate it. No, back to the shrimp jokes, crazy.
Stop that.
Nope, more shrimp jokes. Never be enough shrimp jokes. Alright, Now that the fight's at all one front, I can rally forces and then push things in.
Door breakers, this is Overlord message.
Go ahead, Overlord.
As soon as you're able to, you get airborne over.
Understood.
One hell of a bastion here.
Of course, I'm should be please put in readiness when your mounted operation moves across the bridge.
This is 1-2. We are good to go.
What? Why is that moving? What?
Copy.
It's gone sentient. Kill it.
Protect our marks on map.
This is Hammer 1-1. We're going to be remounting now and we're being prepared to push across to the other side from North Continent.
859 kills,
Copy
and
that.
we are at
Start
406.
crossing infantry. You're in discretion to follow on
All right.
behind.
I'm gonna delete all this. We don't need it. I'm gonna make sure that they spend the next amount of time clearing this position out. All right, they're spearheading. I need to counter with AT. Camera angles are really hard to do with this stuff, so... Because if I just go straight, it sinks me into the water. I think there's a way for me to toggle that with Zeus Enhanced, though. Just a pain to remember every little thing I gotta tweak for every single operation. Makes me lose my sanity. Worst comes to worst, there's plenty I can stall them with, though. Because they are literally blitzing past this area here, good God.
Overlord, this is Bastion, ready to move.
No kidding, they're literally blitzing me here. Yep, Valk did a great job with the bridge. Okay, we're gonna start doing some cleanup of all the crews and whatnot.
Lancer, this is Bastion. We've got more legions approaching on the eastern hill.
Oh my god, okay, they're
Lancer,
rushing me in all directions. This might get a little laggy. But I'll do what I can here. Got some Space Marines to put in reserve. I can have them start charging out to counter. Oh my god. I might regret deleting that infantry early, because if they do this separated assault, I'm not sure I can hold them for 50 minutes. But I can try. We're gonna need some heavy stuff. I do have some armor in the back line though, which is good, but we're gonna be pushing some APCs there. I don't really have a way to send reinforcements out vehicle-wide vehicle-wise for that, so not sure if I'll even bother, and they're building their fob right there. They already steamrolled that. Put some sapper teams in the middle to interdict. I'll rely on some infantry. Alright, so they've taken these two hilltops. An air asset just got shot down. Trying to think what else I can do. I can throw in some Valks. Preferably without the caps lock, right? And I can let them keep their hell strikes.
Lancer.
East Lancer.
Are we pushing into the town, Laramie, or?
I'm gonna balance out everything I've been spawning with just like the next 8 to 10 squads being pure militia.
Yeah, when you're ready, we're good to go.
Okay, yeah, you can push now, and we'll follow.
Overlord, East Lancer.
Go ahead, Lancer.
Lancer and the infantry are ready to move on the town of Laridi, sorry. On your
Copy that. You're clear to do so.
Naval 1-6 Overlord. Our position currently is quite poor for visibility. We're going to reposition.
I can put stuff right here without them being in view. I need to send something to block off.
Positions marked. We're going to be taking Hill 6-3, adjacent towards your position.
That area.
Copy that, be advised, we're under heavy fire from the town north. Enemy of Starkey is present down there.
They're pushing right in. Okay. And these guys literally air assaulted that compound. Okay.
Hammer 1-1, be advised, enemy of Starkeys are in the area.
Copy that. We'll advance our course.
I know what I can do with that group. These guys never left. What, you go defend only? What? Why are you stalling? Go. Okay. Where are the Ogrins? They're on that hilltop. I'll put a stall out for that. This force I can keep bottlenecked up there. These guys are spreading out much further than they normally do.
Lancer 1-2, this is Hammer 1-2.
Central answer.
Northeast at mass infantry, could you assist with that?
I'm all to unable, so I've hit my engine,
Understood.
Andre, this is Bastion message.
Good God. 47 minutes. I can stall for 47 minutes. But they are just separating out everywhere. Well, those guys mostly got annihilated.
Alright, can do.
I don't know where my other pod went. Okay, they did not.
Hammer 1-1.
Oh, okay, they made it.
Friendly port fire is being called into your north, over.
Copy that. We're taking infantry contacts at the moment. We're using
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so the Hydra pushed forward right into the other vehicle.
Overlord, this is 1-2.
Go ahead, 1-2.
All land is disabled and we have space screens on us.
Alright. Little bit of body cleanup here.
4-1-2, over.
Overlord dispatch, we're currently disabled. We just want to double back and grab some resupply.
Copy that. Skullbreakers, what's your ETA to 1-2 position, over?
Kill count is going nuts, though.
We can skip
We're
around
over
and
quota
head
and we
to
still have 45
the-
minutes, which is a really scary thought. We might go into the... I forget what the record is for the amount of kills these guys have gotten. I think it's like 1,400 or 500 something.
This is on urgent priority request, but I just want to let us get sniped by a space marine. When you get the chance, head over to 1-1's position to see how they are. Because obviously both their boxes are down, so we won't be able to know.
This position's pretty much lost.
Negative, we're going to help 1-1 ourselves.
This area I don't really have a way to reinforce, but the fight's pretty even. They have significant casualties, I have significant casualties, but they're still gun effective. They've got some long-range assistance, though, and I've been hitting that. And then this fight, they've been slowly gaining ground. Which is fine, I'm not sure I have the time here. So what's going to happen? I'm going to continue to keep those guys stalled. These units, that group might go back, help that group, and then they're going to push up on my right side.
Overlord, this is
and then my eastern flank is going to crumble.
You need us to respond to?
1-2, over. Move toward 1-2.
8 then, we're heading 1-2 now.
Skullbreakers, this is Overlord message.
Go for Skull.
Oh yeah, the drop pods are really nice. You can RC them and immediately put them on the drop script.
Our drop zone was hot. We're currently clearing out the buildings in our surrounding area, and then we're going to move on to the next.
So that's the
objective,
Punisher.
unless you have other orders.
Negative. If 1-2 finished clearing their zone before
they built
you
a seaside
get to them,
fob.
start
That's
heading
cute.
northwest instead.
Copy.
Foundry, this is Bastion message.
I have a really funny idea.
Go for Bastion.
Check marker Bast rep.
I have a really, really funny
I
idea.
believe my tech priest just has seen to it.
No new repair request.
Roger that, Bastion. He's gonna get to you before I move over to the next one.
Again,
yes.
Bast rep.
I have achieved a navy. I just hope they pad in properly. Alright, so that point's lost. These guys still setting up a defensive here, but look at the amount of infantry I'm kind of losing at this point. I need to pretty much just grab a good chunk of forces from the back line here. Air's also helping out. Bubble's on 120. Everyone's getting some pieces, though. For 33 players, and a few of them are in the single digits, I'm kind of impressed all this is tallying to 1,160. It's a naval assault. I'm gonna go back and watch that when they start doing the final turn, which I think is actually now, but... Hell yeah, boys! I can't believe that worked. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting... It's a full-on Navy assault! Oh my god! In the Navy! Oh god, Revy just got blown away. That was the funniest. I can't believe I actually got them boots on the ground. Poor Revy, he's the one that commissions me to do this, and I just, I got a fast one on him. I'm proud of that one, though. That was a good one. And the other reason you're seeing pop-ups like I can't climb here and stuff is because I have a physical unit on the ground, so it's me hitting hotkeys that are inside of their mod set. that are like fast, like, how do I word it? Hotkeys for my character to do stuff, but you know, since I'm in the Zeus interface, it's registering them for my character too, so you're getting error debug messages. Anyway, they reinforced down there, I'm assuming with... It's more infantry instead. I see, so those guys are moving up on that direction. So like that 100% thing, that's another pop-up. Well, there goes the majority of that naval force, and now they're just trying to regroup, but that was a good little fast one. 12:35, we're not even at the 30-minute mark. We got 39 minutes. Macro-wise, what's going to happen is that group of Ogrins is going to basically be a sledgehammer and start breaking into that area. These guys are going to keep clearing out that section. I don't know why he's dotting, but eventually they're going to come around and assist. And I'm going to get spearheaded, and we might just have to wrap this up at the 40-minute mark. Because there's not much else I can do here. Look at the little bunker they've made. It's interesting hearing periods of where I have all of these forces down, but, like, there's no shooting. Or it's, like, very distant, you know? Still, that naval invasion was peak. I think that's the favorite thing I've done in this op. Still got some weapons working on that Lehman that are assaulting the air assets when they come in close and short, so that's good. But I think air's about to... Yep. Crew I'm going to have come around. I got more forces pushing. I think overall this was a pretty solid op. I just... I made a premature call on that AO, and bro just annihilated all the crew. But yeah, premature call, so now I'm forced to stall them here, but performance-wise, it's still alright. It's not the 300 frames of the super server Ian has, but we're at least balancing around 30 for this one. That's what I've been trying to go for, and that for 40k is more than playable. And that just means some people are playing with more than 30 frames, some are playing less, depends on their computer. Gonna put some more elites out there, and then I'm gonna start going back to militia. That was such a funny fast one, though. Alright, this town has been pretty much annihilated here. So now they're gonna start folding forces up and then be able to spearhead into that town. I'm gonna start just having all my reinforcements coming from other areas here. Do a little bit more AI on this corner, and then we'll go back to militia groups.
Hammer 1-1, can you give full breakers as much covering fire as you can?
That's affirmative. We're dealing with a lot of suppressing fire from the buildings.
I'm gonna get some Avengers
Copy
online.
that. Full breakers moving.
Cannot climb here.
Start clearing it out.
Gotta love
Copy,
debug
we'll assist
messages.
as best we can.
Here's what I'm gonna do. That's weird, I have mirror checked off, but it wasn't mirroring. Alright, put those in. Move on from there. We still have a few stragglers that they're wiping. And one of you exploded.
Lancer back on net.
That's why, because you're nosediving. Get the stabilizer! Alright. I toggled his autopilot, so hopefully he won't be crashing into the ground again. At least you would hope, right? Do I still do Starship Trooper ops? When there's demand for it. There just hasn't been demand for it in a hot second. I should probably put it in rotation again for people to vote on, but no one has outright asked me, hey, Liru, can you do XYZ? They've asked for a few other things, so that's what I'm focusing on at the moment. But I love doing Starship Trooper stuff. It's fun. Yeah, so now you got them all with the Ogryn supporting, just running into this town. Fun hearing the little sound bites that they've recorded and put in the game. I can throw in a few basic fire teams here. I need to do a dead body toggle though, because we're starting to hit a little on the framier side, so I'm gonna start hitting some of that. I delete them in groups because if you delete them all at once, the server sometimes does not like that. And they just sniped one of my Avengers with a plasma gun. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Okay. Good shot. You still see it gliding down. Literally got caught in the building somehow. Nope, there it goes. Whee! Boop.
Overlord, this is Bastion. Do you want us to come up and provide support to 1-1?
No, Bobby!
A-firm, as soon as that area is clear, all call signs you're clear to start converging in the north sector.
The running animation, it's from a mod, but it basically allows people to triple time, which is the speed that if they have their binos or their guns on their backs. The binos out or guns on their backs, but yeah. This is HiCom send message.
Lancer 1-2 is need of a new driver boat.
Roger, can you ping? Roger, can you dismount the vehicle so I can copy? Thank you. It's been done. They like having AI drivers. So, that's what I do. Alright, let's look at the map macro-wise. We got that Avenger smoked out there. I got a pretty nasty defense L-shaped group of infantry here with a few stragglers on that side, but we've pretty much lost the fortifications on that area. And they've got mortars landing around that group of infantry. Yeah, so mortars are going to soften all of them up. We're at, well, the mortar just killed another guy. 1,336, and we're not even at the 30-minute final mark. We still have 32 minutes. So if I wanted to, I could push for the record on kills. We could probably get it up to, what's 13 divided by 3? Probably another 400. We get that up to 1,700. We'll see. Worst comes to worst, if they come in, I can also, like, do a massive boat invasion of Normandy. If I need something else to stall for time. That would also seriously rack up the kill count. I'd probably do at least 10 boats, 8 people each, that's 80 infantry. What do you guys think? You want to see a little boat naval invasion by the end of this? I'm happy to do it. But I'll let you guys decide. If you want to keep it on CQC island action, let me know. Otherwise, just tell me you want to see the boats. And I'll lighten up the spawning so we can get there. But I'll leave that one to chat. Righto, Django. No, it's not a touching boat joke. It's not like they're the Americans or the Japanese. This is 40K. That would have happened almost 40... That would have happened 38,000 years ago, Razor. Oh my goodness. They're from Earth. You don't know that. Well, no, I guess if we're going that far, then yeah, maybe everything originated from Earth. But again, that's so long ago. Letting the infantry path in and get killed. A big chunk of them are. They're still calling air and artillery strikes. They're just coming in bulldozing anything that they want to get rid of at that point. I could also do a Space Marine drop. Yeah, if it went up. Just one though.
Marker 1-1 camera, we need repair.
We'll just sneak this in the back line as a treat.
This is Howard 211 speaking for Foundry. Roger that. Someone is away.
Oh!
Copy, thanks.
A little bit of a hard landing from Arius there. Trying to take care of some of the bodies on the rear. Because there's a lot. 28 minutes. $1,452. Oh, I see. So squads are starting to move out. So I need. We'll do some chaos cult squads here. These guys are fun. They have flamethrowers. There's charges, but oh no, my snowman! No! They knocked over the snowman! Those monsters.
Go ahead. Do you need support over there, over?
Potentially, yeah. There's several emplacements here which have only now become aware to us.
Okay, if it's too heavy and you're able to pull back.
Oh, the multi-laser go off.
You can punch through to 1-2 and give them some support, please do.
Yeah, we're disabled, so.
Lancer moving to 1-2 location.
Alright. Is this one of my squads? How did a Space Marine squad... Chat, where'd my drop pod go? Why are you in the ocean? What? Where'd the drop pod go? What the fuck? What? I see the warp ate my drop pod. Okay. That's very unfortunate. Space magic. Yeah, the warp. Literally the warp. I think in 6 minutes I'll start the little naval invasion bullshit. Oh, that Hydra's gonna tear them apart. I'm gonna need a lot of boats. I'm not even trying to say that ironically. I will need a lot of boats.
Overlord, this is 1-2.
Go ahead, 1-2.
You still want us to withdraw?
Is your position stable, over?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Then you are clear to advance
F
as
it.
long as you think you can take that area.
You know what? We ballin'. Oh, come on, please calculate. Yes. Actually, all these need to be get out marks.
This is Halbert to Overlord.
Go ahead, Halbert.
According to my radar on my Hydra, I'm detecting about 7, maybe 8 boats coming towards us.
No, you don't.
From the north.
No, you don't. I knew that Hydra was going to be an issue. No, he doesn't.
Unless I am imagining stuff. No, there they are. Visual confirmation.
No, you're imagining things. Damn it.
Copy that. I've called into Eagle Wing to check it out.
He's imagining things. He's crazy. Oh, there's the drop pod. Yeah, the drop pod landed in the middle of the freaking ocean. Oh, no.
Okay, Headlancer. You got eye on the boat from north. Are we able to fire on them?
Yeah, they're vehicles. Go ahead.
It's just a naval invasion. Don't worry about it. Some of them are making landfall, though, but oh my god, some are just getting annihilated. Alright. I need to do some body cleanup here. There's a lot. Oh, some of them have gone to defend only. They don't even want to land. Oh, it's a massacre. Oh, I got one that was all the way over here. That's funny. Jesus. Yeah, there's no way I can jam the vanilla radar system, unfortunately. My god. 1,634, and we still have this one final compound over here to work with. I mean, it did work the first time. And the heretics thought, well, I mean, if it will work once, maybe it'll work again. Yeah, unfortunately. Defecting right now. Alright, let's try drop podding again. Hopefully it won't deflect the damn pod, but, you know, we'll see. You never know. Let's see. Second one, I'll go ahead and put over here. And then I need a third one for internal security. I do love this system. You initiate the script, and then I'll click on I'll get out of Zeus. It puts me up super high with the pod. I select something, hit F, and immediately puts my camera back down so I don't scroll all the way back down. Oh yeah, and then you just have some of them drown. Guys, I think you got him. I think you got him. There's the pods landing, and they're dead. Classic 40K experience, and they're dead. Oh my god. Bro just bonked all the Space Marines. What? 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 What was that? Someone clip that and send that to Dante. That's the funniest thing I've seen in a hot second. Oh my god. What the hell was that? Practically played baseball. I wouldn't word it like that. That was... My boats! I guess the Ogryn's faith was stronger than the will of the Night Lords. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to defend the lore on that one, Chief. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, everyone's stuck out here. I'm gonna delete. Well, the naval invasion did bring a little bit of QRF in. We can give it that much. We got a little bit of reinforcement.
Foundry, this is Hammer 1-2.
This is Foundry, go for it.
We need you in repair on our Chimera. It's marked on map.
Roger that, cameo. Repair. Hammer 1-2. Over.
I bonked him.
Overlord, this is 1-1.
He is dead. I won. Yeah, Razor, shoot that to me in Discord. I can then link it to Dante.
Say again, Overlord, this is Hammer 1-1.
Oh my god.
Be advised, we've reconsolidated our entire squad. We are currently moving into position.
Copy that. Go breakers 1-2 land to you're ready to move on to the last down.
As soon as I get a repair, I will happily do so.
Copy.
I want the round go down the barrel. It's in clips chat. Ah, I gotta dig it for that.
Go forward, back from Mr. Foundry.
Can we get a repair on our car? Overlord also might need a repair on the Vic close by.
Repeat last, over.
Can we get a repair on our current position? Also, Overlord may.
This still kills me though.
Nearby.
It's.
Roger that, repairman will be en route shortly.
It's a centaur, but with a little bit of an upgrade.
Hammer 1-2, Overlord, we consolidated Hammer 1-2 and we're ready to push up onto the prison.
Copy that. 1-2, call in when repair's been completed.
Let's wait, give me a minute.
I didn't make this, by the way. They made it. It's something. It's definitely something. I'll go with that. Alright, I'm gonna pull forces back here. Oh, there goes Gorb. Alright.
This is Hammer 1-2, we're good to go.
Copy that. 4 signs, you are clear to stab off to start heading toward that prison.
Oh, delete bodies. Yep, all they have is the prison. Which I'm gonna be honest, doesn't even have that much of an impressive garrison on it. Does it shoot tomahawks? Yeah, that right, you'd think, right?
I'm not even sure it's an active prison, we just need the area secured.
Give me the AT. Yes. I am spoiled for choice. So, here's the reason why I don't do the garbage cleanup to auto-delete bodies. One of my pet peeves back in 2016 when I worked under Luton and he would be the main Zeus, before I started Zeusing heavily, was when he would put on body auto-delete and he'd give us a really unfair objective with a very limited amount of ammo, or he would spam us with like a platoon of tanks. And we only had one guy with a single-shot AT launcher and AT-4, and I need to run up and loot an RPG gunner. And I can tell you the amount of times I can count on both hands where I ran up to an RPG gunner to get his RPG to save my squad, only for the body to get auto-deleted. I think 6 or 7 instances back in the day. Ever since, I don't use auto-garbage cleanup. Unless I have a commission job where they specifically tell me to. Or even in some of the large-scale player ops where we go in the triple digits, I still won't use a body deleter. I will just manage the AI a lot more cleanly. I won't be spamming, over 1,000. We're at, 1,700 at this point. So I hate that experience. And then even for this community, they also have a system with a thing called Narcium where it's an instant heal, but they have to harvest it from dead bodies. So if they take, 10 minutes to kill everything, they're riding on top of the Hydra. Jesus Christ. But, if they do a firefight and then they need to collect the dead bodies for the Narcium so they can use that to insta-heal people that are critical, and they can't because all the bodies get deleted, then, what's the point of that system? So they're using walking movable objects built into enhanced movement to basically ride on that vehicle as they swarm this prison. Also, righto, Philip, can't wait. Might take a break to watch it then before we do DayZ after our second stream, which will be starting right after this one. So I think here would be a good place to wrap up. So we'll let them kill everything. I got, that squad across, but yeah. Anyway. That's why I don't use garbage cleanup. But I love it when people point out things like that because I love explaining it because that, gives you some perspective. Overlord, this is Highcom. Message over.
This is Overlord. Go ahead, Highcom.
Roger, with the taking of this last point and the securing of the northern island, I think this is a good position to call Index. Over.
Copy that. We'll assemble in the prison. Over. For 4 signs, Highcom's called an Index, marked on a map inside the prison.
Now, don't get me wrong, garbage cleanup is really, really useful if you want to work with a lot of AI that are pathing locked, mind you, because AI are a really big consumer of resources. But if you're running like a triple player count or triple digit player count, so over 100 players in like a PvE style match, one thing that can help you as a Zeus manage that is if you just allow garbage cleanup to purge the bodies and dead stuff every 15 minutes. Another hassle with that, though, is I think you can set it to only do bodies, but vehicles, if you don't set it correctly, will also get caught in that garbage cleanup. So, yeah, if you have players taking cover behind destroyed vehicles after they've cooked off, and that's their only cover, and then it gets deleted, they're dead, you know? So that was another pet peeve from back in the day, but yeah, it depends on the AO, it depends on what the player base wants, what your clients want, all that jazz, and you just work with it. But it's something to add to the arsenal if it's absolutely needed, but I'm going to be honest, nothing's stopping you from literally just going like, oh yeah, I need to delete stuff, and it just takes you like a minute. But even then, as a Zeus, there's a bunch of things that can infinitely compound, and you got to be careful about. I'll let Demio land and they'll go over. Anyway, next stream will literally be in, like, honestly, like, immediately after. I'm just going to index to switch my mod sets and whatnot, but, yeah. It's to separate the VODs, mainly. Yeah, so this little red thing is another. Woo! Alright, that's all the engines. Alright. Everyone. I stopped it 10 minutes before end time. Hit the P key. That's a record for the amount of units I've seen you guys kill. Congratulations. So, some fun little highlights. Revy, the guy that brings me here to do this every week, he was building a base on the southern part of this island, and I managed to push 5 squads on him via boats. And then after the heretics were inspired by blowing up your fob he made, they decided to mass scale it and hit you from the north. And then Air immediately ruined that idea. Air did a great job today. Otherwise, guys, hope you had fun. We'll be continuing with the campaign going along this area next time, pushing out of that airbase. So, hope you're enjoying everything. If you have any feedback, please DM it to me. I would love to talk about it. None of you give me feedback in DMs. It makes me sad, so I'm just going to keep bullying Revy. Otherwise, I hope you keep enjoying your weekend, guys, and hope you had fun.
Yeah. My feedback is I love your ups. Thank you, please.
Yeah, you are going Jurassic Park. I gotta find something worthy of that position. Squigs!
We're gonna do
Alright, guys. I gotta run, guys. Have fun. Alright, be back in 10-20 minutes. Thanks so much for watching. Cooperate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. Have a good one. If you want to join these guys, do ! 31st. They run ops every Saturday at 3 p.m. If you just want to jump into my Discord, where we run ops all the damn time, you can do ! Discord. Thank you so much for watching. Cooperate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one. I got to run to another community. Ah!